Are you thinking you'll be able to afford more house next year than you can right now? Or should you buy a home in the current market? Hi, I'm Cher Revelinsky, a realtor here in the Denver, Colorado area. I love educating my clients and providing guidance, especially during this market shift. There's no doubt this recent market is confusing, with one expert recommending selling now to get peak value for a home and others saying to wait for the market to correct. If you're buying, your perspective is much different. You want to save money, but still have your pick of properties for sale. So are you confused? That's because this is a challenging market with many things to think about before you buy, especially home affordability. The pandemic housing boom is correcting. Beyond all other factors, when you consider home affordability, you have to focus on the changes brought by the pandemic. Suddenly, people were buying homes quickly, and due to the limited number of homes listed for sale on the market, the laws of supply and demand simply took over. That led to rapidly increasing home prices. The double-digit home price growth of the last few years isn't something the market can sustain. If you're tired of being outbid for a home you love, that could soon be a thing in the past. All of this demand led to an increased number of homes being built, a run on steel and lumber, and even refrigerators becoming hard to find. The Federal Reserve took the reins in reeling in that excessive cost and rapid growth. To do that, they boosted the key lending rate, which is likely to lead to an increase in mortgage rates for some time. As frustrating as that may sound, as a home buyer who likely needs to buy a home with a loan, there are some benefits to it. So what will home affordability look like in 2023? If all goes to plan, the increase in interest rates could curb inflation quickly, and as a result of that could include some improvements in overall home affordability for those who are looking to buy a home. There's no way to know what could happen, but here's what many expect. Interest rates. If you wait until 2023, interest rates on most mortgage loans will likely be higher. That means you may spend more to buy the home when it comes to the loan costs. That doesn't mean those prices are going to be significantly higher, but it could mean a few percentage points. Home inventory, while there's no way you'll ever be able to say you can't be outbid again, the chances are lower in the next year as inventory becomes more predictable in those areas. With more inventory available, there are also fewer reasons that home values will skyrocket in those bidding wars. Higher inventory leads to better access to buying what you want. Home prices, it's unlikely there will be a significant housing value drop in the coming year, but home values may stop growing as quickly. We are starting to see currently listed homes have price reductions right now, which could mean lower prices in some areas. So will you be able to afford more house next year, though? There's no crystal ball to tell us the future of what's to come. But listen, this is what you need to hear. If you want to buy a home, and you can afford to buy a home today that fits your needs and is within your budget, buy now. You may be better off buying now instead of waiting for the unpredictable real estate market of 2023. Inflation is also a factor. Though it is unlikely that you will find home prices rising due to inflation, you are likely to find it a bigger pinch on your budget next year. With mortgage rates on the rise, there's no doubt that buying now, if you qualify for a lower interest rate, is the better option overall. It will save you money to secure an interest rate that's even a fraction lower this year than next year. This has the potential to save you hundreds of dollars each month. If you can afford to buy a home now and have the financing to do so, there's really no benefit to buying next year. Prices aren't likely to be much lower, though inventory may be a bit better. If you're able to find your dream home now, it may be time to make your move now instead of waiting. But sometimes buying isn't the best option. Be sure to watch our 5 tips to know whether or not to buy now. When you work with me as your agent, I'll help you break down how affordability applies in your specific desired neighborhood or area, and you'll have a better idea of the best move for you. So call me today and let's get started. I'm Cher Revelinsky with eXp Realty, 303-884-2738. Talk to you soon.